This is Habit Formation, the essential guide on how to develop success habits, discover how you can break free from bad habits, and achieve your full potential. Written by Mavis Snelson. Read by Marcus Mulenga. Introduction. When you really think about it, most of life is something we do out of habit. From the moment we wake up in the morning to the actions we take throughout the day, our morning routine or regular breakfast, typical commute, daily grind at work, the habits we develop literally control about 95% of our actions. These types of unconscious thoughts determine what we think, how we feel, and how we behave in nearly every situation we find ourselves in. Because our habits dictate all the small details that make up our everyday lives, they also are directly related to the bigger issues in our lives, such as how much money we earn, the kind of person we marry or live with, our physical condition and health, and every other area of our lives. Our habits determine our character, the type of person we project the rest of the world, and ultimately our destiny. So if we embrace bad habits, those habits which have a negative impact on who we are, then those same habits will prevent us from achieving excellence in our lives, holding us back from reaching our fullest potential. It's only by breaking bad habits and replacing them with good habits that we can ultimately succeed in life and be the people we were truly meant to be. The purpose of this guide is to show you how to break bad habits, any sort of bad habit, from those that are damaging to your health, like smoking or not wearing a seatbelt, to those that affect your self-esteem, such as negative thinking or overeating, and replace them with positive behaviors that can become part of your daily life and finally cause you to see the results you truly want. Albert Einstein once said the definition of insanity was performing the same task over and over again and expecting a different result. When you keep repeating the same bad habits, you have to be crazy to think that anything will ever change for you. Breaking the habit will show you how to end the madness and start living your life to its fullest by abandoning bad habits and replacing them with positive ones. Bad habits versus good habits. So, how does one define a bad habit, and what qualities separate those from good habits? In most cases, the distinction is obvious. A habit is a bad habit if it is destructive, harmful, or poses a short-term or long-term danger to you or somebody else. It negatively impacts your self-esteem, the way others view you, and your overall reputation as a good or bad person. Is a pattern of undesirable behavior acquired through frequent repetition. Usually, bad habits begin innocently. I smoked my first cigarette because my college roommate smoked, and I was curious about what it tasted and felt like. But bad habits have a tendency to quickly snowball. A single bad habit can act as a magnet to others. People who smoke often tend to drink. People who drink sometimes use profanity or are rude to other people. People who are rude and profanity might hang out at casinos or horse racing tracks. People who gamble may be more frequently to frequent prostitutes or take drugs. Soon, something that started as a quirk or a one-off has escalated into a lifestyle that is self-destructive, damages your reputation, and ultimately can ruin your career, your family life, your health, and even end your life. Practically any habit that can be considered good can have a bad counterpart. Anything that interferes with your ability to live a happy and healthy life can be considered a bad habit. When is a habit really an addiction? People who are addicted to drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, or other self-destructive
Sample complete. Ready to continue?